Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on the time of the day. My name is Emmanuel Muthomi. I'm pursuing bachelor's degree in commerce, accounting specialist. I'm in my final year of study. I'm also certified for data engineer by Tech Up Africa, and I'm also a blockchain developer. I'm also a policy analyst certified by the KIPRA. Well, I want to share with you how innovative technologies, particularly blockchain, have shaped the field of accounting, solving key issues such as fraud, lack of transparency, inefficiency, and also contributing to national economic growth. Well, let's reflect before we came back the problem this technology solved. The problem in traditional accounting systems, accounting generally it has been plagued with numerous challenges, especially in developing countries like Kenya. Challenges such as financial fraud. In financial fraud, we can have issues like manipulation of financial records, whereby there can be falsifying of revenues, whereby some revenues can be understated, some revenues can be overstated. They can also overstate the assets so that they reflect a healthier organization. Also, we can have an unauthorized alteration of ledgers. And also, traditionally, before the blockchain, there was lack of transparency. There were discrepancies between the actual transactions and what is actually reported. And also, the other problem we had manual systems, and the manual systems were really lengthy, and the reconciliation process was really slow. And also, with this manual one, we also had some human errors. We could have some systems like transposition errors, whereby if it's maybe 12, 1, 2, you could maybe put 2, 1, maybe deliberately or maybe not deliberately. Also, we could have some errors like the errors of omission, where a transaction is completely left on the box. We could have duplication of errors, whereby maybe a particular figure could be repeated twice. Yeah, and also we could be having also some data entry mistakes, among many others, on the part of human error. Also, before blockchain, also in this field of accounting, we had numerous backlog cases in court, and the cases revolved around fraud, property disputes, and also financial misreporting. You report something that does not really add up, something that does not reflect what really took place in that organization. Such they flood in our court, and this slows down justice and delivery for other critical matters. Also, there was some issues of limited trust, whereby the shareholders could not any more longer trust what has already been put by the auditors, by the accountants. The regulators doubted, and also clients, they often started questioning the financial reports. Now, let me brief you actually on how this blockchain technology uh, has revolutionized this field of accounting. Imagine whereby all records they are stored in a public ledger such that they cannot be tampered with, they are immutable, and they are really tamper proof, and it is transparent and anyone can see. This is what blockchain brings us on the table. Well, blockchain fixes all this by ensuring the records are immutable. Once the records they are already recorded on the blockchain, they cannot be changed, removing the tampering risk. Also, there is real-time auditing. Remember, the auditors can access the same blockchain ledger, verifying the entries on real time. If they want that data, the data is not yet delayed. They can just see it. They just need to go to the base mainnet or the Ethereum mainnet, whereby they can just enter the transaction hash and they can just see the transaction on real time. Oh, blockchain actually brings about smart contracts. What are smart contracts? Sometimes we can agree as humans and perhaps forget. Smart contract ensures that the contracts are binding. They are just like an agreement, but now they are put on a code. Yeah. Now, in blockchain, there are smart contracts which automates accounting entries. For example, payment, suppliers transaction with zero manual interference. Also, blockchain brings about fraud prevention because I said, or rather, every transaction leaves a permanent, transparent trail, detecting fraud early. Also, the blockchain technology reduces the backlog cases, yeah, by having clear and verifiable financial records. We are able to reduce the disputes, freeing causes our courts from unnecessary fraud cases. Also, the blockchain technology will bring about the GDP contribution. This is because not only it's listed in the IFRS and generally accounting principles and the international accounting standards, also it is clear to us that transparent financial system from our experience, it attracts more investors, promoting confidence in market, and this reduces financial crime losses, contributing positively to our country's GDP. Yeah. Let's narrow down how this blockchain innovation applies to Kenya. Of course, accounting field. Yeah. Commercial banks and circles is top in our list. Well, by integrating the blockchain to record the transaction, we are able to prevent fraud in loans, savings, and also payments. Also, blockchain, secondly, it can also be applied in government and parastatals by ensuring public funds are tracked transparently and leaving no room for misappropriation. Also, blockchain technology can be applied in audit firms and also small and medium enterprises. That is reducing the audit costs and also saving more on time. Yeah, making it compliance with the international financial reporting standards and international accounting standards. That is making the regulatory framework more smoother. Yeah. And now let's do a small case study on this innovative blockchain technology. Oh, let's look at this great case study. Let's look at Verydorm case study. Verydorm is founded, of course, by a student from Dedan University of Technology. Yes, the founder is me, yeah, Emmanuel. Muthomi, I'm the CEO. And in my innovative journey, I have applied blockchain in this project. Originally, it was developed to secure property records. That is such that there will be, you cannot issue double issuing of the title deeds. You cannot try to sell someone maybe a piece of property that has been sold to more than two people, because if you just go to the platform there, it verifies the real owner. And now also Verydorm also ensure that every payment, for example rental transaction, ownership transfer is logged securely. This is by if you already have some rentals, you can of course get them listed on the Verydorm platform, and then now every payment, your real transaction, they are very well secured, No one can tamper with them. We cannot have fake landlords sending people alerts telling them, pay rent on this, pay rent on this. Well, and also fraud attempts. Verydorm actually tried to solve the issue of double selling of property. Yeah, that one was well blocked because uh, from the smart contract, which I told you is the agreement, we have already set an agreement. If you are not the owner, then you are not the owner. But in the central, in the system that we used prior, which was very centralized, you could actually collude with the Ministry of Lands or other people in the property systems area, and then you could at least get something illegally. But now with Verydorm, that is really blocked. Double selling is blocked. We need authentic owners. And you may think how this is important. Well, this one actually saved the issue of the amount of money that is wasted on corruption. That is ensuring we can at least divert them to other areas of use, ensuring economic stability. Yeah. Also, Verydom actually ensured accountability is ensured in all financial transactions. How was that one possible? This is because in transaction, if you are selling a property, if you are buying a property, all the transaction is reflected on the base mainlet, whereby it can just be publicly seen. There is no room for alteration or collusion or even corruption. Yeah, and by doing this, actually, Veridom, we eliminate corruption, dispute, streamline transactions, and also a model that's applicable in many financial sectors. Remember, if the transactions are already there, so if it's a company that is buying, yeah, we are saving work for the auditors, also for the accountants. So you cannot do double purchasing. Maybe, yeah, that one cannot be possible. The benefits of blockchain in accounting. Blockchain technology actually offers fraud-proof records because there are no unauthorized changes possible. In our contract, we have stated the admin is the only person that can maybe hack something. Yeah, so you cannot try to hack. So the issue of cybersecurity, we have highly addressed it there. And also, blockchain ensures transparency and trust. Stakeholders, clients, mention them, regulators, they can access real-time and verified financial information. And guess what? If I can see something authentic, something I can trust, of course, I will be willing to invest in the company more and more. Also, blockchain ensures fast and affordable audits because in blockchain we have automated systems which reduce manual work and also errors. Also, blockchain technology has ensured there is reduced court backlogs, yeah? Because the property and financial dispute will decline and the evidence is clear and it's tamper proof. So there is no time to waste, so we can get the time from everything there, and from the expert testimony, everything is okay with the blockchain technology, is trusted. Well, it also boosts Kenyan's GDP. That is the investors, the local businesses, and the citizens now will have more confidence in transparent financial systems. That is stimulating growth, because actually if they are already now more trusted in it, and there is no inefficient business going around, there is no corruption, of course everything will go smooth and the economy will grow. And now challenges, of course everything that has some benefits, of course it has had some challenges in its adoption. In as far as blockchain technology has been greatly valued, it has not come without challenges. Blockchain has faced massive challenges in its adoption, particularly in Kenya. And the challenge number one, of course, is low awareness. Imagine many, not only imagine, sorry, many accountants and firms, they are not familiar with the blockchain technology. Blockchain is a new area which was devised by Satoshi Nakamoto in the year 2009 when there was massive financial crisis. So, and now that we are in the third world countries, there is less awareness of that technology because only accountants that are tech enthusiasts, perhaps like me, maybe could be more conversant with this blockchain technology. Also, implementation cost. Setting actually up a blockchain system can be initially expensive. For example, in the Verydorm, it really costed me a lot of money to buy the domain, to host, to maintain the website, sometimes to do the marketing, and even some expenses like even going to the workshops, international conferences, and so on and so forth. Also paying for our consultants. Yeah, so it has really come up with some, it's really expensive. Yeah. Also some regulatory hesitation. Of course, the blockchain has to align with the CBK and the Kenya Revenue Authority policies. Also, there is a gap in Kenya Institute of Public Policy and Research Analysis, that's the KIPRA, since there is a gap in the State Department of the Economy Planning on the financial, on the blockchain technology. It has not yet been included in most major countries' technology policies. So there is that gap still. And well, uh, in as far as there are those challenges, still there is a way forward which we can do to, to increase more of this technology, because we have seen it's already there and it's really adding value, and we have to have it major. So the way forward, first of all, we need to have training and capacity building. We have to educate accountants, we have to educate the auditors, we also have to educate the students about the blockchain technology and also the blockchain applications. Also, we have to introduce the blockchain accounting models in circles, banks, and also small and medium enterprises. Also, we have to collaborate with the policy department state by the national government, that's KIPRA, so that that gap that exists in the policy can be filled. We work with the regulators, and now it will be integrated in the Kenya's financial laws. Well, and on this particular blockchain, so let me talk about Verydorm, the vision. The blockchain becomes the foundations of Kenya's financial accounting systems, as you've seen. Also, we aim to partner with the Ministry of Lands, CBK, and private sector to digitalize and secure records, to reduce the fraud cases, improve the audit, the efficiency, and also enhance public trust. Also, ultimately, blockchain technology is envisioned to boost Kenya's economic growth, reduce wastage, and also create employment to youth, because youth will get employment, such as we can have people like data analysts, GIS experts, researchers. We can have interns there. We can have attaches. So it hosts a whole economic. It hosts them and gives them job. Yeah, and people get to learn. Now, in conclusion, blockchain is not just a technology. It's a solution to a long-standing accounting problems. It prevents fraud, reduces court cases, improves auditability, and also contributes greatly to a stronger and a transparent economy. And this aligns with what is already stipulated in the international financial reporting standards, international accounting standards, and also the main aim of Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the blockchain technology. Oh, and it's doing massively in accounting. Yeah. This has been Emmanuel Muthomi. Thank you.